Let's spawn a putrid zombie. Blech. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? Oh, and that's how I can get after that wizard, right? Alright, so putrid zombie, that's got to be different than a regular zombie, right? Here's the... I haven't been showing minis as I've been bringing them out, sorry. Gosh. Can you really see that? There we go. So that is a Descent, second edition monster. I think maybe they're just called zombies there, but I wanted to differentiate them when I brought the minis into this game, and so they're putrid zombies. And I think they have a more powerful version of disease. Here we go, putrid zombie. So this one is attack... Oh, interesting. Oh, that's right. Attack 0, defend 3, body 1, mind 0, and move 5, and he has the ability Deadly Disease. So really the only thing that he can do is try to trigger his special ability. So let's look at Deadly Disease. It activates on a 2 through 6. So only on a 1 will Deadly Disease fail to activate. And he has to be, adjacent to the hero. Targeted hero places a poison disease token on their character sheet at the beginning of every turn. So I think it's the same. They roll 1 combat die per token. On a skull, they lose a body point. White or black, they remove it. Yeah, so it's once they get the token has the same effect. But it's almost a sure thing that they're going to get a token on them. Very cool. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So yeah, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's totally going for the wizard. 1... And he's going to take a big wet bite out of his neck. And it totally activates. So the wizard now is diseased. Jeez Louise. Okay. All right. Man, time is flying. I mean, I know I had those power outage interruptions, which sucked. But since getting back on, time has been flying. I only have 25 minutes left in the stream today. I haven't tried playing this game by myself. And I wonder if it would be as fun by myself. I honestly don't know. I think that there is something about making content and talking, thinking out loud, and that just kind of naturally brings some more life and energy to the experience. But I've never tried this on my own because I just wanted to save the progress of these characters and for streams, because I think if there's one game in my collection that I would potentially do a prolonged Let's Play series of, it would probably be HeroQuest with these rules. But I don't know. I still haven't finished publishing all of the 1-hour segments of the last board game live stream that I did in the spring, and so I need to kind of look at the views on those and the responses from those, and then kind of figure out based on that maybe what board game I might favor when doing these kinds of live streams. But right now my default is to favor this one. Okay. What the crap is going on? That was Zargon's turn. Juicy bite out of the wizard. Inflicted him with poison disease. Got the threat at the start of the thing. So yeah, we're done with Zargon now. We go back to the heroes. Alright. Barbarian. Oh crap. He can't reach the putrid zombie. He can't reach the putrid zombie because he can't attack diagonally. The wizard's in the way, dang it. Maybe all I can do is forge onward. Well, the barbarian hasn't searched for treasure in this room yet. So I think he's going to search for treasure. Oh, all right, here we go. What do we got? Hey, dude, yes. Yes, jewels. Same thing. Same thing as the last one. So somebody was really using this cupboard as their place to keep jewels. They must have thought they had a really good lock on it, but I'm sure it's rusted away long since then. And so, like, the best stuff in the room is in that freaking cupboard. 50! Wow. Beautiful. So, so that brings me up to 99 coins for the barbarian. No, that's not right. He had 49 before, so 74. Pater, come on now. Math. Don't forget to math. I was always terrible at math in school. Yeah. Holly and I, my wife Holly and I are the opposites in that way. Like, math, she just enjoyed that as a subject. She enjoyed sciences. And the way that she talks about math is the way I talk about, like, English and my writing classes. And when I talk about that, she's like, ugh. She hated that kind of stuff. Anyway, so that was the barbarian that just got some more coins. Very, very cool. Do we want to have him start moving and open that door, though? Maybe. Let's just see what's in the next room. Just keep it moving. 1. Open up the door. Oh yeah, we knew this was a room here, didn't we? Because there was a door there already. No furniture. A couple of orcs, though. Which means I can roll on my 2 orcs part of the table. So let's see what we got here. Oh, it's 2 orcs. Just rolled a 1. Okay. Well, these guys do have Flesh Eater, which can put bleed on my heroes. So let's move this camera now. Let's see, how about right? That looks like a halfway decent spot. Or would this be even a little bit better? A little bit? Sure. Sure, that's good. Alright, so that one there, and this one here. And let's see, I've got the orc card right here. And yeah, he'll stop there. So that's the barbarian's turn. Now it's the elf's turn. He searched for treasure in this room already. So, dang it, he's not searching again. Should he get in there and start mixing it up with the orcs? I'm thinking he should. He's got 2 healing potions. So even though he's only got 3 health, he's in a pretty good space. So yeah, let's get in there and start mixing it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's going to take a swing at orc number 1. And we got 1 hit. Let's see if it was defended. Orcs have 2 defend dice. Oh, he did get a black shield, so it was blocked. Dang it. Alright, that's it for the elf. Dwarf. Get in there, dwarf. Get in there and get it done. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll stop there. 3. And he's going to attack. 1 skull. No shields. There he goes. Any loot? Hey! 25 coins. I'll take it. So that brings his total up to 75. So that's it for the dwarf. Wizard. Oh crap, I kind of forgot about that putrid zombie back there. I think the wizard needs to take him out. What's he got going on? Putrid zombie as a defend of 3 and a body of 1. So it might be worth it to use a spell here. Oh, the wizard has a disease token I gotta roll for. Crap. He takes a hit and keeps it. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do? We could go Ball of Flame. We could go Tempest. Maybe I'll just do Tempest. I don't know. Maybe I just need to move. How many can the putrid zombie move? He can move 5. Can I get far enough away from him? I don't think I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's going to be able to go wherever I can go. Unless I put myself in with the orc, and I do not want to do that. The orc is just going to wail on my wizard and take him out. My wizard's not in a good space. Oh, unless I use Swift Wind. Maybe I'll use Swift Wind. Yeah. This is like Swift Wind is probably the spell from the base game that has most benefited from overhauling the rules. Because I just was almost never in situations where Swift Wind was valuable to me. And now I find this is the first time in this quest, but second time playing with the new rules that I've used Swift Wind. And man, it's probably like years of playing with my friend before, between him using it. I don't know. I could be wrong. My memory's terrible. Anyway, we're going to use Swift Wind. Oh, no. That's not going to... Well, yeah. That'll help, because I've seen down this hallway. So if I use Swift Wind and take the wizard out of here, what Swift Wind does with the movement ability is it gives me a movement of 12. Effectively. So, yeah, I'm going to use Swift Wind and give him 12 movement. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, crap. Can the orcs still get to me? They have a move of 8. Dang it! Okay. Not as cool of an idea as I thought. So let's not cast Swift Wind. Dang it. One thing I'm thinking about doing, since I'm so much more likely to... This is just kind of a side note. Since I'm so much more likely to have traps appear in front of doors... See, already here I've got 2. And those are like the worst places to put traps. Because if it's a kind of a fairly linear board, or even sometimes if it's not... your heroes are much more likely to have to try and jump that pit trap if it's on one side of a door. So what I'm thinking of doing, which I'm not going to do yet, but what I'm thinking of doing at some point is maybe altering the Swift Wind spell so that it can also allow you to pass over trap spaces without having to roll to try and jump over them. You just automatically pass over them. That would certainly add value to the spell. Oh, wizard. Okay, well let's use one of our attack spells then. I'm not seeing a great way to avoid this otherwise. But you know what? There's so much damage potential. Maybe I should use Genie. Because Genie is a regular attack. I was thinking of using Ball of Flame, because that kind of cuts through defenses. And that's good for... I mean, that's good for the Putrid Zombie, but he only has one body. And so Ball of Flame I really like to save for a monster that has at least 2 or 3 or more. But maybe Genie's the right one to use. This is the Genie spell. And it says, this spell conjures up a genie who will do one of the following. Open any door on the board. I've never used it that way. I can't imagine why anyone would use it that way. Open any door on the board, revealing what lies beyond. I think it makes more sense to reveal without opening the door, reveal what's beyond the door. Maybe that's what's intended, but it says open any door. So that's the part that doesn't make sense to me. Maybe I should just house rule. I mean, it's not really useful for playing with these rules, because as a solo player, I'm looking constantly at the map. I know and can look any time. I'm not even really trying to hide it from myself. I'm finding my surprise in other ways. But gosh, that makes it... I wonder if there's a ton of players, and me and my buddy never did this. I wonder if there's just a ton of players that house rule it so that it doesn't open the door if you choose that option. It just reveals what's beyond. Because that makes so much more sense to me. I don't know why you would do it the other way. Anyway, oh, look at that. This is a well-loved card. Got a little bit of human grease there, or food grease. Who knows what the crap that is. Very well-loved game in my collection. So, yeah, spell conjures up a genie who will open the door. Not going to do that. Or use 5 combat dice to attack any monster within your line of sight. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play genie on this dude. I feel like I'm burning this spell too early on, but you know what? No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to, because I've got this poison token. I'm probably close to a goner anyway, and once I take that healing potion, it'll get rid of it and give me my health back probably. So no, he's just gonna do a standard attack. He's just gonna try and poke him with his dagger, man. How sad is that? Miss. Miss. Okay. Is he gonna try to move even? Huh. Well, he'll at least move away from the door so that the zombie has to get in. You know what? He'll even move here. He'll move here. Okay. So that's the end of the wizard's turn. Now it's Zargon's turn. Yeah, Francisco, I did think about using the Tempest Ring. I did think about it. I'm one of those types of players that, you know, when you play your Final Fantasy games and you get your ether potions that you can't buy in shops, they're only, or elixirs, those really special potions that like restore all your MP or restore all your health and MP. You can't buy them in shops, you just find them. I hoard those suckers because I'm always thinking it could get worse. It could get worse than it is now. And so it's very common for me to finish like a classic Final Fantasy game with a bunch of leftover ethers and elixirs, you know. I just hoard my consumables. Yeah, so Zargon's turn. I've got 4th threat. I get 1 more. Do I want to spawn something? Maybe I do. That putrid zombie's been pretty cool. Maybe I want to spawn another putrid zombie. I've got so many other options. What's the Wendigo's ability? I did spawn that last time. I'm trying to kind of give some variety to people watching this series. But let me just see what the Wendigo's ability is, and if it's cool enough. Oh, crap. That's brutal. The Wendigo has double strike. It's not as interesting to me, but it's just deadly enough that I'm like, I feel a responsibility as Zargon to spawn a Wendigo. And they look nasty too. I mean, no wonder it has double strike. That is a huge freaking mouth. Look at that thing. This is from Descent First Edition. I think it's from the ice-oriented expansion. There was an expansion that had all to do with ice stuff. I almost called it Iceborne because I've been playing so much Monster Hunter World. Okay. Yeah, this thing... nasty. I'm going to put him right there. And this is bad business. So we've got Orcs out. I want to make sure I have all the right cards easily visible. Orcs, Putrid Zombie, and Wendigo. Bad news, bad news. I'm going to have to wrap up the stream soon. We'll see what happens here. But yeah, that Putrid Zombie, he is going to limp his way in there and continue going after the wizard if he can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look at that. 5. He can get all the way here, which still leaves room for the Wendigo. And he is totally... Unless... Gosh, the wizard's already down to 1. You know what? I'm going to go here instead and try and get a Putrid Zombie token, or Putrid Disease token, or Deadly Disease, sorry, on the Barbarian. Look at all that beefy body that he has. Let's see if we can start whittling away at that. Okay, yes. One of my baggies just fell over. I've got like a whole bunch of stuff over here set up for this game. All right, the Barbarian now has a Poison Disease token. Okay. And now the Wendigo's going to go in, and he is totally going to... Well, he's got double strike. Does he have to attack the same Enemy? That's a question. Let's see how I worded this. This monster... Oh, no, he doesn't. This monster may attack twice during its turn, either consecutively or before and after movement. So... Oh, and he's a 2-space monster. This is just too perfect. So he's going to go... What's his movement? He's got 8 movement, so he's totally up for this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to position him here so he is adjacent to both the wizard and the barbarian. Both the wizard and the barbarian. Let's see here. Oh, Francisco says totally play that way also. You mean like being really conservative and hoarding all your elixirs? Yeah. I think a lot of gamers do. It feels there's something, it feels wrong. Sometimes I'm just like, okay, I got to force myself to do it. Yes, this fight is serious enough. I know it's not the final boss battle, but this one is serious enough. All right, Wendigo. He's going after the wizard first. Attack of 2. So he doesn't have crazy strong attack dice. Oh, miss. Okay, well, he's going after the wizard again. A miss again. Oh, man, that did not play out like I thought it would. Okay. But we still have an orc in play and an elf with only 3 health. So he's going to go 1, 2. Now, do we want to try and trigger Flesh Eater? I think I do. I think I want to try and take a bite out of him and get him bleeding. So that'll trigger on a 5 or 6. No. Okay, so that's a miss. So now I think Zargon is done. Okay, 5 minutes left in the stream today. Let's see here. Barbarian. Well, Barbarian, I'm kind of 2 minds. I want to get rid of the Putrid Zombie because he's the one that can leave the most lasting effect of, and has the greatest potential for damage, oddly enough. Defense of 3, man. Okay. So, 3 attack dice on the Putrid Zombie. 2 skulls, baby. 2 skulls. All right, he's got a defense of 3. Let's see what's up. Oh, no. Totally gets taken out. Any loot? No, no loot. Whew. Oh, but hang on. I forgot to do his poison disease thing. Okay, that was a black shield. He removes it on a black, I think, right? Disease. Yeah. Okay, so he takes no damage, and he. Well, let's see here. Hang on a second. Yeah. Roll. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Great. In Descent, when you start your turn with a token, it automatically has its effect on you. But I did soften it a bit in this game, so I just wanted to confirm that. All right. So that's the Barbarian's turn now, because I don't think he needs to move. Yeah, I don't think he needs to move. Elf's turn. Yeah, Elf is going to just... The orc is right there, so he'll just attack the orc. Alright, so he's got 1 hit. Orc gets 2 defense dice. And that's a miss. So the orc is killed. And let's see if we get any loot off of his body. Nope. Good. All right, feeling good about that. That's the end of the elf's turn. Dwarf's turn. Let's help out with this Wendigo here, dwarf. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's not facing. Got to face your enemy. And he's going to attack. 1. And the Wendigo gets 6 defense dice. Are you kidding me? What was I thinking? Well, yeah, he blocks it. Jeez, of course he does. My gosh. Okay, so that was the dwarf. All right. Wizard, it is time. It is time. Well, first it's time to roll to see about your poison disease token. Okay, great. He gets to remove that. And now it's time to cast a spell and take out this Wendigo because he's got 2 body and 6 defense. Now is the time for Ball of Flame. This spell may be cast on any one monster, enveloping it in a ball of flame. It will inflict 2 body points of damage. The monster then rolls 2 red dice, or 6-sided dice. For each 5 or 6 roll, the damage is reduced by 1 point. All right, and look at that. Look at that. It's even like a dog-like creature getting enveloped by flame. So I think that's an indication of what's about to happen. Don't you? Let's find out together. All right. 2 damage coming the Wendigo's way unless he... Nope! Beautiful. That was moving. That was moving. Okay, so he's gone. We get any loot off of his corpse? Did he eat anything interesting? Nope. But you better believe Eldoras carved that sucker open to look. Oh, man. Okay. So, let's actually do Zargon's turn. And then I'll end the stream there. So, let's see here. I've got 2 threat. Oh, there's nothing really I can do on my turn here. I added a threat. There's no monsters I can work with. Not enough threat for me to work with. So that puts it back around to the hero's turn. And we will start with the barbarian next time. You can look at the schedule below to see what time that will begin tomorrow. All right. Good morning. Time for day 2 of Solo Tabletop Dungeon Fest. Hey, Francisco. Francisco Ruiz says, I had some extra of these. Hope it helps. ... I don't know what these is. So I'm waiting in anticipation to find out what you're talking about. We are still in Quest 2, the rescue of Sir Ragnar, and we're probably close to the halfway point of our way through this, maybe more. And we just finished Zargon's turn last time, and so now we're starting into a fresh turn with the heroes. Let's see. Well, we got a new room here that I don't think anybody has searched for treasure in. The elf is in there just waiting to find another pit trap. But it is the barbarian's turn first, so he's going to move on in there. And oh, crap! Oh, wait, no. I wouldn't have had the threat. I probably did check. I got to remind myself, anytime I enter a new corridor or a new room, if I have enough threat to spring a trap, I must do that upon entering a new room or corridor. I probably checked and didn't have the threat, and yeah. So anyway, he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and he'll stop right there, and then he is going to search for treasure. Potion of Defense. Very handy. Amidst a collection of old bottles, you find a small vial containing a clear liquid. You can drink this potion at any time, giving you 2 extra combat dice the next time you defend. This may only be used once. Do not return this card to the deck. Alright, so my dwarf has one of those, and now my barbarian has one of those. In the time since last playing, so basically overnight, speaking of potions, I'm thinking that if I start to get too overpowered with all those rings I was finding, that I might adjust those to be one-use items and change them to be potions that bring about that spell effect. Or a scroll maybe would be a way to go. I do have on a lower tier of my treasure table the drawing a random one-use item from the small card artifact deck, which is, mostly filled with one-use items. But man, rolling 2 8s in a row. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna give it time to show itself, to reveal what effect it's really gonna have on the game. But that is the barbarian for now. Now we will move on to the let's see. The elf. Yeah, barbarian elf. So now the elf is going to take his turn searching for treasure. He'll move at least into position by this door first. And then he will search for treasure. What do we got? Oh, crap. Wandering monster. As you are searching, a monster stalks you and attacks. Oh, did I, Okay. I gotta check for numbers, too, on my cards. There was not a number on that Potion of Defense card. Zargon places the Wandering Monster, blah, 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 blah. Bottom of the deck again. Wandering Monster, in this quest, is an orc. But it could potentially be something else. Let's see here. It could be an orc or a scout. And I think I was forgetting last time a Wandering Monster was showing up. I think I was... Was I forgetting? No, I think I did roll. In any case, let's see if it remains an orc. I gotta get a 1 or a 2 before it's official. Oh my gosh, come on. 2. Okay, it's a scout. It's a scout. Okay, so... And one of my rules, again, is that their special ability... Instead of attacking, their special ability automatically successfully triggers... Which means crap. I don't just get a scout. I'm also getting, I think, a wandering monster. He's got alert. Zargon places the wandering monster for the quest on a revealed space not within line of sight of a hero. Oh, this is weird. I never really thought about this. I gotta blow my nose. Hang on a second. I've been, gross. Why did I even look at it? Well, because I was curious how much pepper was in the contents. I have this condition called patulous eustachian tube, which means that my my ears can start popping. It's very similar to the experience of your ears popping when you're rising, or specifically when you're rising in elevation. And it's just it's irritating. It's irritating. And so one of the things you can do is try to make that area of your make your eustachian tubes inflamed so that they will close properly instead of remaining open, which is what a patulous eustachian tube does. And so there's all kinds of different, if you look on YouTube, other people that have this thing, other things, different things they've tried, and some of their ideas led me to try snorting pepper. And it does work for a bit. It makes me a little bit stuffy and gets my nose a little bit runny. And I have to fight off the urge to sneeze. But if I can do that successfully, then it gets all things tingly and stuff and starts swelling things up, and then the popping goes away for a while. Anyway, so here's something with the scout that I hadn't really thought about or ever done before, I don't think. When a wandering monster appears, I roll. Was I rolling or did I choose? I might have chosen last time. Here's what I'm getting at. Is it possible that he could call for a wandering monster, which in this quest is an orc, but the only other equivalent is a scout. So I could choose to have another scout added. Let's just see how crazy far this will go. I'm going to, as Zargon, choose, instead of rolling... no, let's roll. Let's roll. Because I think the only time I'm able to choose is when I am able to spawn a monster. So let's roll and see if the monster that he instantly calls is an orc or a scout. Okay, it's an orc. Man, that could be crazy, though, if like a bunch of scouts start piling up. That could be nuts. All right. Now, I believe for this thing to, when it spawns, it does still need to be outside, a revealed space not within line of sight of a hero. So I think the closest thing I might have on that, is this door right here? Sometimes things get moved around a little bit. Yeah, so the dwarf is in front of that door. Ideally, I'd like to get to the wizard. Let me see if I've got line of sight here. I want to see if I can put him in this space right here. I think the dwarf has clear line of sight to that space. Yeah, it does not cross over the chest there. I think the best I'm going to be able to do, if I want to try and get at that wizard, is try to get through the dwarf first. Definitely not ideal. But okay. Oh wait, no, he's got line of sight there. Here, right? Yeah, it does not have line of sight there. Okay. So the scout did his thing. And I don't think the orc actually gets a turn. No, I just placed the monster. Okay. So that's the end of that was all the elf's turn. It feels very Zargon-y, but it was the elf's turn. So now he is done. At least he didn't get attacked. And now Dogrin, the dwarf, is going to go. And let's take care of this. Let's take care of this orc back here if we can. 1, 2, and then he will attack. And he gets 1 skull. The orc gets 2 defense dice. And doesn't, yeah, he totally fails. So, there goes the orc. Did he have any loot on him? What is that? I can't see. Oh no, nothing. No loot. Alright. So that's the end of the dwarf's turn, and now it's the wizard's turn. He is not going to search for anything. And now that takes us back around to Zargon's turn. Zargon gets 1 threat. And the scout... Should we try to trigger his special ability? I don't know. Well, let me look at the scout. Let me see kind of what his immediate attack ability is like. He could actually reach the wizard if I wanted to try and have him get in there and attack, if he has enough movement. He's got a move of 9. Oh, he's pretty decent. So let's give that a try. He's got a move of 9. Let's get at that wizard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. 7, 8. No, I can't get around there. Okay, chest is in the way anyway. Okay, so he's going to attack the wizard. 1 skull. The wizard has, I think, just 2 defense dice. And he does get 1 shield. Wow. All right. Good job, Elderast. Barely dodged that one. And then that should do it for Zargon's turn. So flip these bad boys back around, and we are on the barbarian's turn again. Well, yeah, I mean, he's going to come to the wizard's aid. Certainly. You'd better, for all the times I come to your aid. He's got 3 attack dice. Oh man, a complete miss. Complete miss, crap! And that's it. Barbarian, okay, so now the elf. Elf does not have a diagonal attack. And did this door get already moved in the wrong spot? I don't think I had him in front of that door, did I? I don't know. Okay, well, whatever. He's there now. Crap. Well, let's see. Did I give him... I gave him the Ring of Fire of Wrath. This seems like a good situation to use that. So, he's going to go here, and he'll do a diagonal attack. Yeah, using the Ring of Fire of Wrath, and that is 1 damage, unless the scout rolls a 5 or 6. Oh my gosh! Dang it! Alright, so I need to put like a check mark or something next to my Ring of Fire of Wrath, just to remember that I've used it. Okay. Well, the dwarf, I guess, is coming in here. Gotta get rid of this guy. 1, 2. Take him out, dwarf. Come on now. 2 skulls. That ought to do it. Although he does have 3 defense dice. Let's see if he can get 2 black shields on this. Not even 1. Gone. And let's roll for loot. Nothing. Alright, so that's the end of the dwarf's turn. Francisco says, did my second message never come through? Yeah, no, I never saw it. I just saw the one that said, I had some extra of these, hope it helps, ... And let's see, now it's the wizard. Still not going to have him do much. And just kind of get ready to follow them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess. And then Zargon gets a threat. He's got 4 now. Do I want to spawn something? Let me see here. We've spawned a Wendigo, a Putrid zombie. We've spawned regular zombies. Let's... Oh, dude, yeah. Let's spawn... Where's that wizard? Oh, I can... Oh, well, let's see. It has to... It can't be within line of sight. So that is going to make this a little bit tricky. There's some big creatures that I could spawn, but in this game they're cramped. They're much more cramped, and so they have to like smash through walls. It's just harder for them to kind of navigate. So I don't think I want to try for that. I want something that's a one-space creature. Do I want to get a skeleton archer out? Maybe. Yeah, let's do the skeleton archer. I mean, I think it's a pretty basic, just a ranged attack kind of thing, but... Well, then maybe, you know what? I don't think I need ranged attack right now. Let's do a beast man. Let's spawn a beast man. Alright, here we go. Activate beast man spawning. And these are a classic monster from Descent First Edition. And I'm trying to remember what special ability I carried over for them here. Maybe they just have Flesh Eater or something? I don't know. Let's put him right here. Can he... No, he can't get to the wizard. Always trying to get to that wizard. And let's see what his special ability could be. Oh, crap! Dude, he's got double strike and command... And his version of command looks like activates on a 5 or 6. Double strike is attacking twice, so that's pretty straightforward. Command activates if monsters within 1 to spaces from this monster may roll 1 extra attack die until the beginning of Zargon's next turn. So no reason to activate that now. That's more of a thing to do when he's got, you know, allies around. But that double strike, just attacking twice, pretty good. Pretty good. So let's get him in there and see what we can do. The dwarf currently has 6 hit points, or body points, and the barbarian has 6. Both of them have 3 defend. I guess let's just go after... Let's go after the dwarf. 1, 2, 3, 4, and put him on this side of him so that if people want to help, they have to get in there and work at it a little bit. And then he has 2 attack dice. Here we go, dwarf. Oh, first one's a complete miss. Come on now. 1 skull. No, Francisco, still not seeing whatever you were intending to put into the chat. Sorry. So the dwarf needs 1 white shield. And he got it. He got it. He got it. He got it. He's okay. Okay, great. So that, I think, is Zargon's turn. Flip my tokens over. And we got the barbarian now. Let's get in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And gosh. The ability to spawn monsters definitely does slow progress through the dungeon. 1 skull. Beastman gets 2 defense. He does defend. Wow, this guy's hanging on a little bit. And he's got 2 body, too. So he's going to be around for a little bit. Unless the elf can take care of him. Here we go, elf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One skull. Beastman defends. Wow. And now it's the dwarf's turn. Revenge of the Dwarf. Here we go, Dogrin. What do you got? 2 skulls. Here we go. And Beastman, he's going to have to roll really well. Nothing. So in one fell swoop, the Beastman is no more. All right, let's roll for loot. Yeah. Oh, crap. That's the... oh, no. I was like, that's the treasure table. No, it's not. It's just a potion. All right, so the dwarf has Now 2 of those D6 healing potions. Let's see here. That was the dwarf's turn. Okay, so he's done. Wizard now. Wizard's gonna stay put. Wizard doesn't need to rock the boat unless he wants to search for treasure. Here we go. I'm feeling a little overconfident because I'm getting a pretty decent supply of these potions. What happens here? Wandering monster. Well, that's what happens. Overconfidence can really get you. So what do we got? Another scout? We'll see. Nope, it's an orc. Okay. But man, an orc showing up and attacking my wizard. He gets 3 attack dice, right? I'm pretty sure. Let me roll and then I'll look up his stats. I'm pretty confident. But we saw what confidence just did to me. 1 skull. And let's confirm here. Oh, I didn't even bother trying for a flesh eater, but that's okay. I'm feeling straight up damage right now. Okay, yeah, so he has 3 attack dice. The wizard, 2 defense dice. Okay, he gets a white shield. So he dodged that for now. Francisco says, "Arg, it was a bunch of lightning emojis. Apparently they are too powerful for YouTube." Must be. Must be. Let's see here. So that was the wizard's turn. So much for finding some treasure. So now it's Zargon's turn. Gets 1 threat, and he's got the orc who's going to just attack again. Here we go. 2 skulls on the wizard. Crap. I was thinking for a second, why did I move my wizard? Well, you can't. Once you get a bad result on a treasure search, your turn's over. So 2 skulls coming from this orc here. I don't think this is going to go in my favor. Okay, well, I got 1 white shield, at least. But the wizard was on his last health potion, or his last body point, so he's going to have to use a health potion now. And as per my experimental rules, which maybe I'll ditch these rules because, like I said, I am finding myself coming upon these potions without too much trouble. Yeah, let me actually. Well, no, let's try it. Let's try it. We'll see kind of what things look like by the end of this quest, and then maybe between this quest and the next one, I'll dial back some changes or introduce some other difficulty or something. Okay, so of these 2, I'm going to choose, of course, the 5 result. Of course, that still just takes him up to his max of 4. Down again to 1 healing potion. So that was Zargon's turn, right? Back to the heroes. Let's see. Francisco says, apparently they're too powerful for YouTube, but it was my... silly was of giving you electricity. Something got lost in translation there, Francisco. I swear it was comedy gold, LOL. I believe you. I believe you. And I'm laughing in my heart. All right, so back to the barbarian's turn. He's going to come to the rescue of Elderast. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, actually didn't have a ton of movement to spare there. So, let's see. He gets 3 attack. 1 skull only, but that could be enough to do it. Just no black shield here. Yeah, that took him out. Man, this is very crowded. I do not like rolling my dice in amongst the furniture and minis. But again, I do that for your benefit, so that you can appreciate the surprise. Any loot? No loot. All right. So that was the barbarian. He's done. Elf. Elf is going to get in there. He's already searched for treasure in this room, right? I'm pretty sure he did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's all he's going to do for now. Dwarf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just get this party started. Open the door. Open the door. Anything immediately on the other side? No, because we already revealed this corridor. And so he's just going to go one more step. 6. And that's the dwarf. Wizard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's it for him. Zargon gets another turn. Just gains a threat. Nothing super exciting. I'm going to flip these tokens. And the Barbarian. Okay, these guys are on the move now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Body surf here. Elf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Body surf. Dwarf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have been down that hallway, right? Yes, we have. We have. Okay. Okay. Wizard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Zargon gets a threat. He'll be ready to spawn on his next turn. Barbarian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've been there. No surprises. Elf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dwarf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wizard. It's weird to have the wizard in the lead. Oh crap, I'm going the wrong way. You know what? How did we get 2 pits in a row there? Were they right next to each other? Were they right next to each other? I'm thinking this one was here or something. Where did this pit even come from? No. You know what? This was down here. I don't know how it got moved around. This was down here. I remember because I searched where the... Oh, sorry. Sorry. Let me move the camera here. Yeah, so this pit was sitting right here, but I think it got moved. I think it was down here somewhere because I remember I specifically got a pit result when I searched for treasure, but I only did that in a wide hallway because I never search for treasure in just single lane corridors. That's just foolishness. Okay, so, but I still feel like I'm going the wrong way. If I'm going to try and go here anyway, you know, past this, see what's over there. I'll have to do that. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna go down this corridor and see what might be around here. All right, so now the wizard needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oof, he feels exposed. Oh well. Zargon gets a threat, and let's spawn something. Feryx. Feryx is next on the docket. Although, I don't know, the more I explore this list, the further away I'm getting from the monsters. I mean, these are weaker and weaker monsters compared to an orc. And I'm allowed to spawn anything that's weaker than an orc, but I mean, I don't have to spawn the weakest thing, and I'm getting close to about the weakest thing. But you know what, for the sake of variety, I just want to see a Feryx. I think it has bleed, if I remember correctly. Here we go. So this is the Feryx, again from first edition Descent. Come on now. There we go. That is the Feryx. Oh, come on, camera, work with me here. I'm doing a thing. Yeah, okay. Very nice. Okay, so he is going to appear... how about right here? That's pretty stinking close, right? So, let's see. Let me cross off my threat there. And then, how many movement does he have, I wonder? Enough to get to that wizard, right? Surely. Feryx. Oh, yeah, he's got a move of 10? Oh, crap. What are these abilities? Okay, so he has He has an attack of 4, a defend of 2, body 2, mind 2, move 10. He's pretty beefy. Attack of 4. My gosh, this guy's supposed to be weaker than the orc. That can't be right. Whatever. I think I need some challenge here. In fact, with all these potions I'm getting, I might just keep that Hellhound where it originally was in my ranking. But he has an ability called Famished Flesh Eater, and then Leech, which is apparently automatic. So let's check these abilities out and see what's going on. Starting with Famished Flesh Eater, which in my notes I mistakenly have listed under Famished Cannibal. Activates on a 3 to 6 as opposed to a 5 or 6. Targeted hero gains a bleed token at the beginning of every turn. So it's just more likely to give a bleed token. And as a reminder, with the bleed token, every turn they roll 1 combat die per token. On a skull, they lose a body point. On a white shield, they remove a bleed token. On a black shield, nothing happens. So they're harder to get rid of than the poison tokens. And then again, you can remove all bleed tokens from any hero who drinks a healing potion or is the target of a healing spell. Now, what's this Leech business? Leech is automatic. Leech. When this monster rolls 3 or more... interesting. When this monster rolls 3 or more skulls while attacking and does at least 1 damage, he gains 1 health. That's interesting. This guy has 4 attack dice. Even if I don't trigger Leech... That's some pretty freaking great attack dice. He is going to destroy the wizard. That's all there is to it. I have updated my playlist to help you find what you're looking for, anything from controversial topics that are relevant to Christian geeks, interviews with creators like author Brent Weeks and The Chosen's Dallas Jenkins, growing in faith as a geek, tabletop gaming, comic books, video games, movies, and TV shows, or you can just get to know me a little bit better. There is a playlist for you with more content being added to them all the time, so I hope you'll take a look and enjoy what you find. Thanks.